And don't forget, DC family, next game we're doing a very special giveaway. The first 10,000 fans to arrive will receive their very own G-Wizard workout salad. And remember, Wizards fans, if you still want to come to upcoming games, we've got your back. Simply visit our ticket window or head online and get your Wizards tickets tonight. And be sure to come out to the next Wizards home game. We'll be doing a giveaway of the Wizards Dancers calendar for everyone who comes out to the game. The National Basketball Association and your Washington Wizards are committed to a safe...
And a little glimpse, a little feel of basketball fever. These fans are feeling it in anticipation of this big game. Welcome, everybody. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You look at MP. He's there in the...
You're going to get more positive out of habits that are creating an environment for you to have better performances and not take you away from what the remainder of this grinding long season is all about.
MP's checked in for Washington. And a change for the Hawks. Tobias Harris is checked in for LeVert. And as we get deeper into the season, MP's let it be known that he intends to get his hands on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, things haven't gone according to plan since he made his feelings public. But he's got time to turn it around, but it simply has to start tonight. This is when he has to start separating himself from the pack.
And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kev. We are deep into the season, and MP is in the thick of the Rookie of the Year race. I asked him if he felt any pressure, and he said, no way, I'm just here to win. Individual awards are just the icing on the cake. He may be young, but he's already focused on the right things. Guys?
Stuff, DA. Great stuff, in fact. Gotta love that team-first mindset of MP.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Wizards trail by 4. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Okongwu's now got 6 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
MP finds Poole. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Pass to Bufkin. With his first shot attempt, that one a little long.
May not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But Brent, they've collected some assets.
And they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. They took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild.
Pass to Sarr. MP outside. Riza with the steal. Harris with it. Out-guarded by Smart. Harris kicks to Johnson. Harris against Smart. Okongwu with a screen on Smart. 6 to shoot. For 3, Harris. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards trail by 7. Pass to Poole. Middleton with a screen for MP. Takes it down to Middleton. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. He's got 7.
And Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown in his career. It's a good-looking shot there.
And that one's good. Reza Shea. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Middleton, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Song. To the inside. Here's Middleton. No good. Some solid defense from Harris.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Back to Johnson. Here is Harris. Over Middleton. And Sarr pulls it down. MP deciding where to go with it. And Sarr throws it down.
It's almost too easy for the rookie. Sarr, he just pops up and finishes off that lob.
Here's Buffkin. Guarded by Poole. Pass to Okongwu. Middleton against Harris. Johnson with a screen on Middleton. Harris inside the line. To the left wing. Reza Shea wide open. And the 3 ball is good. Reza Shea's got 9 points.
A catch and shoot specialist. Reza Shea thrives in that role.
MP left side. Pass to Middleton. MP outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Buffkin. Guarded by Poole. Harris against Middleton. Fires the 3. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Song. George comes in for Chris Middleton. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Smart. And Brogdon subbed in for Jordan Poole. MP passes to Brogdon. Back to MP. Outside for George. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 8 points for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Harris outside. Harris missing again.
They've been sensational on the backcourt to start this game.
George, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's LeVert out to Harris. And here's LeVert. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Daniels, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes.
26, Jalen McDaniels.
Wizards trail by 6. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Harris. MP kicks to George. Brogdon inside the line. The rebound by Niang. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
Well, it was, because they got to play a lot of the second half against the second unit. The guys that ordinarily would have been out there were stuck on the bench with all those fouls.
And so it's Atlanta. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Brogdon out there with Koulibaly. Then it's George, and there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's MP in at the 3-6. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Shooting for him.
It's his first trip to the line.
George.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts the coach over the top.
Well, that's a heady play by MP, the youngster, with a vet move.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
A little breakdown there, letting him get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
The Hawks leading by 6. On the way, Harris. And the layup falls.
Tobias Harris.
Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his own inside. Really an overlooked part of his game.
In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Brogdon outside. Clock at 4. MP sets the screen for Brogdon. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Holds. And then jammed down as he goes right over Larry Nance Jr.
You could call that a little bit of homeschooling on that dunk. Huh?
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Cavaliers got it done. He had 27 points and it looked like he couldn't miss from both the floor and the foul line. He had his fingerprints all over that game, doing everything he could to help his team. We'll see if he can repeat that performance tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
The Hawks working the ball around. And the basket by Harris.
And you look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there. Harris right now spotting up and hitting.
MP with it. He's picked up by Nance. Here's Krejci. No scoring in this one. Pass to Nance. Over MP. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
MP finds Holmes. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Wizards making a switch here. Dave's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Matthews is checked in.
Struggled early on, but this is a much improved part of Rashawn Holmes' game.
Nance against Bay. Nance, no good. Wizards trail by 10. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has left them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
The drive by MP. Takes a three. Hands it from downtown. Koulibaly's got it back down to within single digits for the Wizards. Atlanta has gone 5-9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Krejci passes to Matthews. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Bay. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Harris. For three, Brogdon. Back to Bay. Harris against MP. Just 5 on the clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And it's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now a chance to look here at the race for Rookie of the Year. Halfway through the season, these are the top rookies so far. You look at Sarr. While not in the top 5 currently, he's definitely on the radar screen, and he's been playing some very solid basketball.
And he's had a decent amount of success here in his first year. A few of the top guys in the rankings have kind of outperformed him, but he's lived up to the reasonable expectation.
Well, you're getting the 2 C's from him right now, comfortable and confident. And he could really turn it up as the season gets going.
And Middleton kicks to MP. Kicks it down to Middleton. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And when you ask the coaches about Sarr, they rave about his motor.
Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Krejci. Scoreless thus far. Hands a screen on Brogdon. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson, one of these guys in the early part of his career that's finding himself in that corner.
MP passes to Sarr. Kicks it out to MP. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Nance gets the rebound. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Rizichet. Nance sets a screen for Rizichet. Now Harris over Sarr. Harris's shot is off.
His shot's it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
MP, no good. Atlanta's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Pass to Harris. Harris draws the double. Takes the 3. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Pass to Rizichet. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Krejci. This one for 3. And it's Rizichet missing. Wizards trail by 13 and taken away by Johnson. It's up a 3. And Rizichet, the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight. Washington. It's Atlanta. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll return shortly.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know a...
Now let's take a moment here. And that about wraps it.
And there wasn't two. Ready to come in for Washington. Gill is checked in for Song. Bay comes in for George. MP's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Koulibaly in for Smart. MP passes to Gill. Over in the corner, Poole. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Hawks.
First personal foul.
17 points was their biggest margin. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the five for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got George Niang. Also, Okongwu is out there. Matthews out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Krejci in at the one spot. Hits the three-point bomb.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is kept down now to just 12 on the basket from MP.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Hawks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. I tell you what, Brett, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole. But really, you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that.
McDaniels, he's checked in for his shot hole. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Clock is at 3, and he's good on the three ball. Bay's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Krejci passes to Niang. Pass to Okongwu. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Poole, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Krejci passes to Niang. Pass to Harris. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And the Wizards making a change here. Hawkins checked in. Nancy's checked in for Atlanta. McDaniels dishes to MP. MP sets the screen for McDaniel.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the basket by Krejci.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. It's deflected.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
Here's Niang. And a miss there on the triple. Now, here's MP. For 3, Brogdon. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the wonder the day. The big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. MP out there with Bay. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Coulibaly in at the 2. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Brent Coulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
Bay with it. Matthews covering. MP inside. Harris is there. Here's Bay. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Matthews passes to Krejci. To the middle, looking for Harris. He gets it there. Can't connect from short range. Wizards trail by 18. Here's MP, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Craig, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Down low, here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
MP against Harris. Here's Brogdon, and it's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Wizards ball.
Here's MP. Brogdon outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's MP. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Harris.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Well, he's an efficient scorer in this one. Harris can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Gill is checked in for the Wizards.
Number 16.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Harris wide open. He shoots, trains the three-pointer. Harris has got 7 now in this quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
MP, yep, that one goes in there.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Atlanta leading by 17. Knocked away. Into the lane. And the dunk by MP.
Terrific movement. MP making a sharp cut inside.
Hawks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Harris outside. Aston Yang, top of the key. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
There's the pick. Gill, the pass to MP. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Nance has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Matthews finds Nance. For 3, Harris sinks the triple. Harris has got 33 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Harris against MP. Pass to Bay. Brogdon left side. And Malcolm Brogdon, Brent has moved around a little bit in his career, but he's always found a way to contribute.
Well, I think coaches appreciate, Kevin, the way that Malcolm plays the game in terms of his efficiency. They can always use that ability out there. A guy who makes solid decisions with the ball and is a knockdown shooter with high percentages.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Sars checked in for Gill. Chris Middleton comes in for Sadiq Bey. Marcus Smart's checked in for MP. And Poole subbed in for Coulibaly. Brogdon hits them both. Here's Bufkin. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Washington with the rebound. Smart wide open. He fires. Connects from 3-point range.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
Pass to Okongwu. Some changes. George is checked in for Chris Middleton. And MP subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. Smart kicks to MP. Outside, George. Back to MP. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Hawks leading by 12. Rizachet with it. Kicks it out to Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Bufkin. To end the drought. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3. So the Hawks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it.
Good game, MP.
You can get that one back next time.
Good night.
Crowd looks hype tonight. Better come with it.
I've talked to people with
Yo, I was thinking we hit that Korean barbecue spot after the game.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Fool, I know he didn't say that. About you, he about to unleash the dragon on that boy.
So?
Let's live for games like this one. Exactly. My kids in high school last weekend.
Looking sharp, MP.
Don't forget, DC family, next game we're doing a very special giveaway. First 10,000 fans to arrive will receive their very own G-Wiz workout towel. Hey fans, your Wizards dancers have a very special gift for you at our next giveaway night. We're handing out Wizards dancers sunglasses that every fan is really here. Rally Towel Day is almost here. DC family, come out to the game and you'll get a chance to get your own Wizards Rally Towel. Wait proudly and help the Wizards secure a victory.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock it. Hey everybody, we're coming. And here's what the Washington Wizards schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. Then on Friday, Wizards making a change here. MP's checked in. And we've got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun. And for the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation.
And we talked about it for a few games now, but MP has been on a mission as of late to ensure he's taken home that Rookie of the Year trophy.
Yeah, and it's no surprise that MP has said that he wants to be much better than he has been lately. He set out to be the Rookie of the Year, and right now he has a lot of work to do. I think this should be a great test for him moving forward.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4. To the middle. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Vassell.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Poole. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Ooh, going to that hole with confidence. Poole converts that contact bucket.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Wembanyama, screen on Smart. Here's Fox, plenty of space. Great look there, but off target.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's MP. Pass to Middleton. Back to MP. Now here's Smart. MP, a screen on Fox. 6 to shoot. Here's MP. He's off on that one. Nice D from Vassell. On offense, here is San Antonio. Big run right now for him, 11-2. And Paul gets it to go.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks really contributed. He finished with 19 points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. The lift he gave them off the bench was massive. Just the type of energy they needed. Let's send it to you guys.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult. I just love when teams make it work down low.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skill. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Holmes, he's checked in for Washington. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Smart up top. He's guarded by Vassell. MP, the pass to Middleton. Screen by MP. Just 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
If MP buries those catch-and-shoot chances, he'll have a very long career in this league.
Down low. Here's Vassell. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
MP, the pass to Poole. Back to MP. Pass to Smart. And here's MP. It's Smart on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Poole shot is off.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Outside Wembanyama. Vassell outside. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple. Vassell's got 12 points in the game.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
MP finds Smart. Middleton outside. For 3. They get it back. Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Ball against Poole. Nba2k25 passes to Wembanyama. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Poole outside. MP up top. We saw him with 19 his last time out. The kick out to Poole. MP a screen on Paul. Off target from 3-point range. Spurs lead by 16. Stolen by MP. Going inside. And MP throws it down.
A good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Lets it go from 11. And that one hits the back iron. Smart finds MP. Nice D from Vassell. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Castle. And he lobs it up top. The shot off that time.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Stolen by Vassell. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Nba2k25. Washington with a rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Paul draws the double. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Wizards. Holmes has got 4 rebounds now. MP against Paul. Here's MP. Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 7.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Smart against Vassell. Pass to Castle. Puts up a 3. That shot, no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
MP scanning the floor. Now here's Holmes, covered by Wembanyama. Paul against Poole. Castle for three. Knocks down the triple. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
MP, the pass to Poole. Kicks it out to MP. 2 on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Devin Vassell has been on display for the Spurs. He made a... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose.
Oh, sensational! Yes. What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Screen by MP. Brogdon from outside gets the 3-ball to go. Brogdon's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
And it's Brogdon missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Johnson from behind the arc. It's rebounded by George. Wizards trail by 14. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
They like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well. Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
Here's MP. Kicks it to George. Launches a 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Spurs lead by 13. Pass to Johnson. Over George. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's MP taking it inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 9.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
Here's Johnson. Fires the 3. And it's MP with a rebound. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Rebound San Antonio. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
McDaniels is checked in for Washington. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Now here's MP. 9 points in the game. McDaniels passes to MP. George against Johnson. MP, a screen on Johnson. Back to MP. There's the triple. Washington again can't hit. San Antonio leading by 16. Pass to Fox. Fires the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Give him 8 points now.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Johnson. No good that time. Washington has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. MP, the pass to McDaniels. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
George passes to Brogdon. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Koulibaly. MP, a screen on Fox. Here's Brogdon. And he connects with a jumper. Brogdon's got 5 now. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Castle. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
And MP throws it down.
What a slam. That dunk was just ridiculous.
You see the defense, Grant? They're all making business decisions up there. Pass to Castle. To the inside. No good on the shot. McDaniels with some nice D. Back to MP. McDaniels, a screen on Johnson. Now here's Koulibaly. The 3 ball. He can't get that one to fall. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Ooh, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Work in the interior, MP.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Here's Castle.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
So for the Wizards, Sarge checked in for McDaniels. And Middleton subbed in for George. And the free throw, no good. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in the real game. Yeah, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
San Antonio leading by 15. Here's Castle. 12 points for him. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Mamukelashvili. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Unloads from 13. MP shot is off.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And it's Koulibaly with a rebound. The Wizards have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. MP, the pass to Sarr. Now Middleton fires the 3. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got 8 rebounds in the game. The 3 is up. And Vassell, the bucket, on the assist by Castle. Vassell's got 15 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Brogdon. MP, the pass to Brogdon. MP up top. 15 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Brogdon. Shoots over Vassell. And it's Brogdon missing. San Antonio leading by 21. And here's Fox. Give him 8. That one no good. Some solid defense from Koulibaly. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Sarr. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You got to be careful shooting around Wembanyama. Look, he's already one of the best shot blockers in the league, if not the best.
To the left wing. Pass to Mamukelashvili. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Washington making some changes. George, he's checked. And so the San Antonio Spurs Wizards with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be back in a moment.
And hello. Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation.
As we move on, let's get a look at some. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out. He's checked in for Sarr. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Washington right now. Pass to Vassell. Let's go with a 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
3-point.
Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Well, he needs to take a deep breath and start playing with more control. Those 5 turnovers aren't helping them stay in this fight.
George against Fox. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
And Fox is so slick with the handles. I love watching him show off like this.
As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left-to-right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
You know, if his shot isn't available, Middleton is moving the ball, and he's a pretty skilled passer.
And it's Paul with the ball for San Antonio. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. And Fox powers it home.
In the open, few better than Fox. A great finisher with tremendous speed.
MP. The kick out to Poole. The 3 on target from range. Poole's got 7.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Paul passes to Fox. Back to Paul. Here's Vassell. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Wembanyama against MP. MP, a screen on Fox. Smart passes to George. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. He's got 7.
Every team in the league, all 30, would love to have a player like Marcus Smart. He's always looking to set up his teammates and play lockdown defense.
Wembanyama, no good. The Wizards have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's MP. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Oh, showing Wemby. That was sick.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP against Vassell. Kicks it out to MP from the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Paul's got 6 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer, Fox. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's MP, and it's blocked.
The defensive instincts on full display. Vassell using his length to reject the shot.
Pass to Paul. Uncovered. And he hits the jumper. Paul's got 8. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for San Antonio?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to George. They need this. MP shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Lets it go from the wing. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Vassell passes to Fox. Nails it from 3. Fox has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's MP. And he converts the layup.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Fox, the pass to Paul. Now Fox. 20 points for him. Outside Paul. Fires the 3. Rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP inside. Wembanyama on it. MP outside. Back to Poole. Here's MP. Poole outside. Shoots over Paul. Poole's shot is off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
He doesn't back down from anybody. Paul has to be one of the most tenacious competitors in the league.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 10 points in just the second half.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
To the middle. And it's Smart missing.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
From deep, Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Washington. Middleton's got rebound number 7 tonight. MP against Fox. MP, the pass to Poole. Kicks it out to Smart. And here's MP. Middleton with a screen on Fox. Here's MP. And Chris Paul clears it away. Paul's got 8 rebounds in the game. Ahead. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
I like what we're seeing from Vassell, playing with a lot of energy and not settling for shots he doesn't really want.
And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Vassell's got 37.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Oh, Fox with a steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Inside, here's Paul. And stolen by Middleton. From deep, MP. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Vassell against Middleton. Outside for Wembanyama. Launches it. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And so it's San Antonio, way out of reach with an enormous... Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what...
But don't stop the aggressiveness. Here we go.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Bismack Biyombo, Keldon Johnson out there with Castle, and it's Champagnie at the small forward position. MP, the pass to Bay. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Brogdon. Screen by MP. Lets it fly. And it's Brogdon missing.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Branham. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Washington.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now here's MP. Not a lot of room. And he gets it back. Tries again. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And another miss by Washington. And the Spurs shooting a fantastic 57%. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Laughlin, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Castle. And the shot goes down.
Comfortable with the ball in his hands, the rookie Castle just goes to work on them with the dribble move.
Here's MP. Outside Koulibaly. Back to MP. Tries to break his ice. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
For the Wizards.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
And Washington making a change here. Gill's checked in. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Left side, Brogdon. They swipe it. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. To the middle. Here's Champagnie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's the pick. Bay passes to MP. Stripped away. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Champagnie. Koulibaly defending. And a missed layup. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
And it's really tough to catch a pass from that distance. He's asking a lot of his teammates to reel that one in.
And Washington making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Pass to Branham. Takes the three. Knocks it down from distance. Branham's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
MP, the pass to Brogdon. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one.
Brogdon with the smooth finish inside. His game is so polished.
Branham passes to Champagnie. Out to the wing. From downtown. Connects from downtown.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Back to Bay. Down low. And the layup is good off the glass.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Johnson on the wing. Here's the three. And Bay pulls it down.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
MP with it. There's the triple. Rebounded by Champagnie. Out left to the wing. Castle for three. Here's Branham. Gets the three to fall.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to MP. The three. That shot off the mark.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Castle misses. Washington has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. MP inside. San Antonio with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do. Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
MP finds Brogdon. Here's MP. Rebounded by Johnson.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Branham misses. And the Wizards shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's MP. Tries again. And there's the play by McDaniels inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Here's Castle. Pass to McLaughlin. There's the three. Knocks down the long J.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
MP, the pass to Bay. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Here's McDaniels, covered by Johnson. From the wing, McDaniels can't hit. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. To the inside, Branham. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
MP outside. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, BA. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Yeah, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Even the best teams lose at least 10 games a year.
MP, you my dog.